turn up on a handful. She just flicked the fucking ponytail. Oh, I'm fucking rich. Oh. It's like Avatar, fuck off. Sorry, say again? Say what? Oh, bless. You work for the NHS? Yeah, well, I got nothing. We clapped for you fuckers for 2 years. Fuck off. No, thank you. Oh my god. Give me a fucking pay rise. Oh no, fuck you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as she says, start your clap. Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment pleasure, please welcome to the stage, Irish!
Got accosted in that break by someone who's from the south of Ireland, Limerick over there. She was like, I think she was pretty sure it was like cultural appropriation or something was going on. There can't be fucking other Irish people in Southampton. I am fucking Irish. My name is Irish. I think most people in this room figured out it's a nickname. I'm in the Royal Navy, have been for 27 years. And when you join, they can't understand anything I say. They go, fucking Irish guy. So that's what you get. So yeah, been an Irish guy for 27 years. I know people in the front row, you're thinking, fuck me, this is so representative of my hair. 2 ginger comics in a row. You, 30. I might be his dad. Are you from around here? Please say Portsmouth, I'll fucking die if you say Portsmouth. Where are you from? No, never mind. You're safe. A few people in the front row have noticed what I'm wearing on my feet, so I'm going to take them off for the people in the back. A few years ago I got promoted in work, and my lovely wife who's recording this at the back of the room, and I'm from a council estate in Belfast, thought that this would be an appropriate gift. They are shite. That there is an officer's crest, which is why she thought, this will be a great gift for him. He's going to join the officer corps. I'll buy him a pair of shit slippers. So for the posh people, who are the posh people in the room? Who's the rich person? You, physio, NSS physio woman? What does this tell you about these shoes? Fucking Cristiano Louboutins. Honest to fuck. I was like, how much did these things cost? She went 600 quid. I was so fucking angry that I missed the bit that she said, per shoe. I've only ever seen these fucking shoes on posh women in porn movies. It's like fucking hell, it's the irony. She was like, oh, you could wear them when you're home in Belfast, show people how you're getting on. I'll get fucking shot. Honest to God, the most expensive thing I own, and they're a pair of MILF slippers. Madness. So I've been living here for 27 years. When I first moved here, man, I didn't realise just how much English people knew about Irish people and stuff that we didn't even know ourselves. Like did you know, Limerick, we are all raging alcoholics. I didn't fucking know that. Yeah. Cheers. Proving their fucking point. I didn't know we were stupid. Like you don't know you're stupid till you've had somebody from fucking Newcastle go, well, you're all fucking stupid, mate. Been practicing that bastard all day. Well, it's great, it is good. I do have kids, you've got one on the way. Is this your first? Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh man, I was there for the first. That shit goes on for fucking days. You know, so you'll be fairly sure that will be your favourite. And people will tell you if you have more kids, you're not allowed to have a favourite. Bullshit. I have a favourite person in this fucking room. Ginger boy. You alright? You just put a kiss at me, the fucking weirdo. That could have been incest, mate. Could have been incest. But no, I've got 3 kids, right? And it's funny, the previous meeting was talking about autism. My eldest is autistic. And she does not think I'm funny at all. I've shown her videos of me standing here with a crowd laughing. She's watched that video, has laughed at that video, stood up, looked at me, and I'm like, eh? And she's like, no. You know? It's fucking madness. My son, he's a bit weird, he keeps saying weird shit. He's trying to get into the comedy thing, he doesn't really understand jokes, he's a teenager. He said to me the other day, he's like, Dad, if you watch the Jaws movie in reverse, it's actually about a kindly shark giving limbs to disabled people. like, fucking, I don't know what to do with that. You know, I've recently had to explain to him what a wank bank is. There's older people that he laughs through it, he fucking knows. Who's young in this room and doesn't know what a wank bank is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you want to I'm going to give you a visual. I'll give you a demonstration, right? I'll give you a demonstration. I'm going to pretend you're not there. So what you do, right, is you find a pretty girl, you look at her, and you click your eyes. You're in the bank now. So later on tonight when I get home, I'm going to have a wank over that. If he'd have done that, you wouldn't be in this fucking mess, would you? Unbelievable. But yeah, so my youngest, my favourite, right? So to put this kid in context, I got called to her primary school. She's 10 now, she was 5 at the time this story happened. I'm just going to drift over here, right, to this lady who's the primary school teacher. Yeah, so primary school teachers are evil fucks. And I'll tell you for why. I get called to school. My very English sounding, never been to Northern Ireland, blonde 5-year-old child was asked to do one of those show and tell things. We stand in front of like an audience of like 400 other kids, and she was asked, do an impression of someone you love. So she did an impression of me. The problem, of course, is that when you're having a Saturday night beer, Irish people say weird shit to their kids. And you know what my child did? To get the nickname from a primary school teacher, she was called T3. Now the teacher looked a little bit embarrassed when she said T3 instead of Saoirse. Saoirse Limerick, you know what I'm saying? My child stood up in front of the assembled audience and she went, your ma's your dad. Your dad is your dog. Your dog's fucking dead. I was like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed. I was like, primary school teacher, what does T3 stand for? Teeny tiny terrorist. Fucking educators, man, you know what I mean? Picking on a little child. But she's 10 years old now and she wants the TikToks, and so me and my wife, we always disagree about stuff like this, and social media is one of them. I was like, what harm can TikTok do? So when my wife went out to the shops, I gave her the TikTok. I downloaded the TikTok. I put it on her phone. And I thought, this is going to be great. She's gone to the TikTok, she fucks off, she's happy, she's sitting watching these videos, and then 2 minutes later, she's bouncing up, smiling at me kind of mischievously, and she just goes, hey Dad, high five. I go to high five her, she slips the high five, punches me straight in the balls. And I was cross-legged, I was fucking there, ball sandwich, one into the other, into the chair, it was fucking horrible. And I don't know much about biology, but every man on here knows that your balls are connected directly to your lungs, because when you get a good ball shot, fuck being able to breathe, I just rolled off the chair, I was in the fetal position, I was pretty sure it ruptured something. It took me a minute, I managed to get up on my knees and I just crawled to the bathroom. Because see, when you get a good nut shot, you don't want your balls touching nothing. So you sit like wide, motherfucker, like this. You really are, you're fucking dangling away. I don't know why I'm doing this in front of you, I've never done this before. But then what you do is you have a little reach. Fuck yeah, they're still there. And it took about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I could hear my wife coming back from the shop and I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking admit to this shit now. And as I get to the living room, all I hear is, hey Mum, high five. I was 46 years old when I found out that hurt women. Because I get into the living room and she's on the floor in the fucking fetal position. I was like, families are connected to lungs, who knew? You're welcome. So, the one thing though is that if you've got a 10-year-old wrist and you punch old man balls, you'll get away with that. You punch a funny ball, not the same thing. It was quite the audible click. So, about 15 minutes later, we're stood in the nurse's office and the nurse is looking at me and is like, so Mr. McMahon, how'd your daughter hurt her wrist? And the whole way down I practiced. She fell off her bike, but under pressure, out loud I said, she punched her mom in the pussy. There's 4 nurses looking at me, man, and they looked at me disgusted. I had PTSD back to this kid was born. The 3rd baby comes out like a fucking slip and slide. I'm so honest to God, I'm pretty sure she just went wee on the way out, you know what I mean? So I was a little bit more relaxed than I normally am, and I made a joke, and they were like, it's all about the woman, and they fucking did not like that one bit. Looked at me and went, she's just had a baby. And I think I'm funny, so snap back with, yeah, but if you had a nice meal at a restaurant, you wouldn't thank the oven. Oh was bad. Like, they looked at me like, fuck, I was so angry. And there was one, there was a little bit of stitching going on. And there was a privacy bag, I forgot she was there. Little privacy bag over her knees. And this little head popped out and went, Mrs. McMahon, when I'm finished with these lips, do you want me to do his? I just fucking sat down like this could have gone worse, but yeah. Anyway, so my wife at this point, we're back in the room, back in the doctor's office, and she said, I'm going to go in because this is feeling a little bit uncomfortable. So she goes in with my daughter. Daughter just had a sprained wrist. Wife comes out. She's like, bad news for you. No sex for 3 months. I was fucking furious. Not about the no sex thing. I'm in the Navy. I've not had sex for 3 months. I've been banging that fanny for 15 years. That's almost a fucking bruise. You know, I've gone at that like an angry woodpecker. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the day that I found out I've got less punching power than a 10-year-old girl. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been awesome. I've been Irish. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only